Boy, I'll tell you what, you can't even consider whatever career choices they had in mind before now. This magic stuff is really cool, huh? Candy, girls. All right. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see here. We're gonna, there's a lady sitting in the back, all the way in the back of the room. Could you just stand up right where you're at? Just stand right up, okay? In fact, I tell you what, I need you to stand up right next to the lady that's on this side of the table, though. If you could just kind of come around. Yeah, that's fine. On this side, on the front side of the table. Yeah, great. Oh, you know what the heck, as long as you're there, why don't you come on out? Oh, I'm Michael. Janet, nice to meet you, Janet. Janet, actually, I was wondering if you believed that I could read your mind. Do you think I could do that? You don't think I can do that?
Wrong answer, yeah.
No, that's all right, that's all right. There's always a couple of skeptics in the audience. Janet, can I borrow your hand for a sec? Okay, let me just concentrate. See what you're thinking. Well, thank you, Janet. Actually, I think you're kind of cute, too. I'm just kidding. We're going to do a whole lot better than me reading your mind, Janet. We're going to have our entire audience read your mind. A little more of a show. Can we do that? All right, just stand right over here. Be careful to watch out the trap door. Okay. All right, we're going to take a deck of cards. I told you I didn't like card tricks, and I really don't. This isn't a card trick. This is an experiment in mental telepathy. Okay? What we're going to do is I'm going to have you select a card, and then we're going to have the entire audience tell you which card you select. Fair enough? I'm going to riffle through the deck. Okay? And you're going to tell me when to stop. When you do, the top card, the one that's facing you, will be the one you select. You'll take that card and just hang on to it, but don't show it to anyone. Okay? Ready? Stop. Go ahead. Good. Just hang on to it. Doesn't matter if I've seen it. I've seen this trick before. Okay, just hang on to that, but don't let anyone see it. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to concentrate on the card you've picked. Okay? And just... did I just see it? Not now. No. Whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I don't want to see this card. Gosh. I wonder what it could be. You would take the card, put it up on your forehead, and concentrate. And everyone has to be quiet so that you can pick up the telepathic signal, okay? And figure out which card you need. All right, let's try it just for a second. Just concentrate. Just concentrate. Just give it a few seconds and see if you can pick up a mental image of the card that Janet has selected. Okay. All right, let's try it. Does anyone have any guess? Which card did Janet pick?
2 of spades.
3 of spades.
Ace of hearts.
Okay, wait. This is no good. This is no good. Hang up the card, don't show it to anyone. You know, the problem is sometimes these rooms that aren't deep enough, they don't give the signal a chance to really bounce around and, get to people. Yeah, you really are. I'm not kidding, it happens. But well, that's okay, because for those little emergencies, I bring a little antenna. Don't get your hopes up. Okay, stand right here, face the audience, stay in the middle, don't get too close to the edge. Put the card on your forehead with your right hand. With the left hand, put the base of the antenna over the card. Okay? Now with your right hand, you have to operate the antenna. Okay? Alright, no, just hold the base of the antenna onto the card. Press on your forehead, okay? There you go. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. There you go. There you go. It'll work. Operate that antenna now. Operate. There you go. You got it. You got it. Alright, folks, just watch. Give it a second here. Give it a second. All right, good. All right, hang on to your card now. Be very careful. Okay, now one loud booming voice. Which card did Janet pick? Give her a big hand. I love a trick that fools just one person, don't you? Thanks for being such a good sport. And don't anyone tell her how we did that. Okay, you know, some of the most interesting magic that you can do today is accomplished through the use of really some simple props, things you can find right around the house, such as a balloon. Oh boy, this one's not going. That one's not. Well, a balloon here, as I was saying. A balloon in the adult version of a song. Thank you.
Who knows this?
You've seen me perform before?
Who said that?
Thank you. Now, we all know what happens when we put a needle on a collision course with a balloon, don't we? But tonight, we're actually going to attempt the impossible. Try your own, okay? This is impossible. It's taken me years to learn how to hypnotize balloons like this. But you know, every once in a while, whenever I do this, there's always a skeptic or two in the audience. And they just think, yeah, well, that's just some trick balloon, and no matter what you do to it, it won't pop. Well, they may believe that, but we know better, don't we? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. You know, this is kind of a time that I think it's time to bring up the anniversary boy, don't you think? Give him a big hand. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Just don't steal the show, okay? Art, this is kind of fun because, you know, people often think that magic is a vanishing art, and it is. Magic does vanish things and things like that, but magic is also very much of a revealing art. Now, magic can be used to reveal, well, like character traits, personality traits, you know, some of our innermost feelings and aspirations and desires, even our fantasies. Magic can be used to reveal all of these things. So I thought tonight we'd take a moment to kind of maybe see what we can find out about you using magic. Does that sound fair? Okay. All you have to do, stand right back here just a little bit, okay? Again, watch the trap door there. Okay. All you have to do is think of the two things in the entire world that you'd most like to wrap around yourself.
joint, we could see a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in our mind? So let us get right to the point. We don't always fall for every guy we see. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with
Good choice! I meant I too would have picked the character Silks. Alright, I'll tell you what. All you have to do here to make this work is go ahead and tie a little knot in the silks. And then we're going to attempt to see just what it is that we can find out about art that maybe we didn't know about before. Okay, but I'm going to be fair about this. I'm going to ask Carrie Burns. Here you go. I'm going to ask Carrie to hang on to that so that we can do this in a way that's fair, that you'll see it's impartial. I have nothing to do with this. Obviously, I don't have the silks. Now, this is the time for you to begin to ponder, Art, about just what kind of man you really are and the kinds of things, the character traits about you that maybe you wouldn't normally be open to sharing with others. But maybe you will get a chance to find out about you. Music, maestro!
hey, big spender, hey, big spender, hey, big spender, spend a little time with how about it, Palsy? Yeah, yeah.
Boy, oh boy, what we find out about the guy, huh? That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, if we're going to start doing magic shows here on a regular basis for the Benders, it would seem like the least we could do is take a moment to teach you how to spot a phony magician.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for when you say that? You know, phony magicians are those guys that make all kinds of exaggerated claims as to their abilities. Now, some even claim they can take a small silk like this and turn it into something entirely different. Something like, say, oh, I don't know, and a coat. You know how this is done. This is just one of those little trick cans that you can get at any one of the joke shops. You know, they collapse like that. Now, this one's even got a little hole in it so you can hide your silk down inside. So this is not the way real magicians operate. Real magicians operate in an entirely different realm. They would take for instance, take the can and hide it again in our hand, okay? And then we go ahead and stick the silk down inside, much as we've done to start with, okay? All right. And then, this is where we separate the men from the boys in the world of magic. Because you see, a real magician would go ahead and pop the can. And of course, a real magician would pour himself a Coke.